Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Mr. Game You Watch. Now, today I'm doing one of my all-time favorite game series, Devil May Cry. More specifically, Devil May Cry 5. Now, in the Devil May Cry series, I'm sure if you've ever played them, or if you haven't, it is a hack and slash type of game. You pretty much play as the main protagonist, Dante, who is out here just killing demons. As the games went on, you got other characters who joined in, Lady, Trish, Nero, and now this one, you have a character called V. Very mysterious character. There's more to him, and you will find that out if you play the game. Now, with this game, they had 6 games total. Even though this one's called 5, there was 6 total. But there was an off-brand game, kind of, that was called just DMC. It's completely and totally non-canon to the series. It was just kind of, I guess, a side project they pretty much just decided to do. So, let's pretend that one doesn't exist. Speaking of not existing, the games actually go story-wise. The third game, then the first, then the second, then the fourth, and the fifth. If you've ever played the second, or maybe you haven't, I'm going to let you know right now, it is the worst one in the series. As much as I love these games, it's the worst one in the series. It's not really worth the play, but I guess if you want to, have that little bit of story piece that you need from it, then obviously play it. Now, getting into Devil May Cry 5. I mean, honestly, the only things I didn't like about it, and they were like the absolute minuscule things, were one, because I played this game on the hardest mode that was available, obviously, first go around, and lock-on system, you have to hold onto the lock-on system, which is super, it's just annoying. It's annoying to, be holding one button while you're trying to do all these other ones and whatnot, and, I feel like it's just easier to just hit the button, locks onto a target, and you can, push left or right on your joystick to pretty much change your targets. You just find it more simple. The other thing I didn't like is the camera. The camera angle pretty much stays focused on where it's at, and that's it. It will not pan behind your character, the character you play as, whichever one, because you have Dante, Nero, and V all as playable characters in here. So it's aggravating because you can be fighting a giant monster, be on the opposite side of him, and you have no idea what you're doing because you're not in the camera's angle, because the camera does not shift with you. Aside from that, like I said, I love these games. They're one of my favorite series. It is one of the most playable games, in my opinion. I have played every single one, even two, the one that I said that was crap, multiple times, through. I think I've played each one at least 3 times, if not more, at least. This one, so far, it's only been once through, but I will be playing it again. My opinion, it is pretty much the best hack and slash type game out there. It's just a great game, great story, storyline. It's solid. It's simple but solid. What's not to love about just having to pretty much defeat evil? Being a badass half demon, half human. It's pretty cool. He's aside from that, a lot of weapons are in the game have been cool throughout, especially this one. There was a pretty, I guess, kind of ridiculous weapon, which is a motorcycle that it splits into 2, so it's kind of like 2 giant blades, so it's literally half and half of a motorcycle. Super slow, which was the only downside to it. Aside from that, that thing hits like a freight train. The character design was awesome. I love that they brought also the voice actors back for this game, even though it's been a little while. Like I said, the graphics, they if you've ever played 4 was great graphics wise, both gameplay and cinematic cuts and stuff. And they took it to the next level. This game made me want even more for them to make a CGI movie. No live action. Game to live action movies never seem to work out. They really should do a CGI movie though, like somewhere in the canon. That would be pretty stellar, and I would definitely watch the hell out of it. I mean, there, like I said, there's not a lot bad you can say about this game. It really isn't, because they do pretty much everything right. They really do. I mean, they keep it, famous term that I was taught during my military days was KISS, KISS, which was keep it simple, stupid. And they do. They keep it pretty simple. Like, they really change very little, and it's great, because another saying you can go with is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they don't try to fix it. They literally just go with what works, and it continues to work. They, change a few minor things here and there. Like I said, weapons, like there's different weapons throughout the games, stuff like that. But that's about it. A lot of the systems work the same. You collect these orbs, red orbs in the game in order to buy upgrades, stuff like that. Pretty much always been the case, to buy items. Aside from that, not a whole lot has changed. There are some sweet and majorly badass cinematic cuts in this, and I would honestly give the game a solid 9.5, maybe 9.6 out of 10. It is definitely worth getting. Put down everything else you're playing. Just put it all down, because you need to go out, you need to get this game. This game is not nearly as popular as it should be. It's more of like, I feel, cult-based following in a way of people that still play the Devil May Cry games. If you have not played them, get out there, get them, buy them off, your PC network, PlayStation network, your Xbox network, whatever network you can get them from, and play them. Seriously, it is a good game. It is a solid game. It's a fun game. It's a kick-ass game. I mean, that's really all I could possibly say about it, honestly. It really is. Now, I will be doing next week. I had someone commented, asked me to do the Telltale Walking Dead series review. So that's what I'm going to be doing next week. I'm trying to stick with my fans. And please stick around, at least for the credits, all the way at the end of my video. Alright, there's a few names up that I'm going to be dropping up there. It's pretty much just, people that I follow on Twitch, some pretty good people. Definitely check them out, maybe give them a follow too. And I will see everybody next week. Have a good one.
Sure looks easy down there. Maybe we could swap.
Resist all you want. What a pitiful sight. Here's throne. Rest in peace.
Is it Halloween already? That costume looks a little big. I thought you had better taste than that. How about I take it in a little? Helps that I know who you really Hmm.